When did we start to believe that spirituality is about improving yourself? New spirituality, as we are thought in general nowadays, is about being a better person, having better thoughts, having the good life that you dream about manifesting more, about being a businessman or a businesswoman, about having the dream life, the dream house, the dream kids. It's about being perfect. It's about constantly improving yourself, having a more regulated nervous system, having a better view of life, having it's about more. It's all about improvement. And the root of the spiritual practices, as we've been taught in ancient science, in yoga, or from gurus, or from other people who are deeply, like truly deeply spiritual and not only after money. Those people never told you to improve yourself. They never said you have to become the best version of yourself in order to become spiritual. Spirituality, in its root, it's about losing all of this. In its root, spirituality is about quieting your ego, quieting your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, your unconscious programs on which you are running all day. And yeah, get rid of all of this and try to actually see what you are and who you are. I personally come from the yoga background, so I read a lot about yoga philosophy. I read about all of the yogis who were able to fly in meditation in the air and stuff. So I don't believe in wonders. I saw wonders. We human beings, we have this beautiful gift of a free will and a consciousness. That is the thing that separates us from other living beings, that we have this combination of consciousness and a free will. So we can decide if we want to if we want to run on survival mode all the time, or if we find the trust in ourselves to actually surrender to God. And this is something very special about us human. And yogic philosophy, but spirituality in general, the spirituality that I want to follow and I want to teach, and not this more and and that, it's just another way of feeding your ego. You not understand, you cannot see it, like my nervous system is so regulated. I am so calm. I never freak out. I never have problems. My emotions are so in control. All of this is not spirituality. It's just not. We have this beautiful gift of this combination of free will and consciousness. The free will also and the consciousness also, we can say from yoga philosophy, is the consciousness sits in your crown chakra. It's representing the Shiva energy, or the Shiva part of you as a human. So that is just witnessing. It's just witnessing everything that happens around you. This is the ability of you to witness life. And then you have the free will. This is the Shakti. This is the energy. You actually are able to create something in this life. And this is so beautiful. And this is special about us human. And we can decide. This is so wonderful. We can decide what to do with it. We have the free will. We can decide whether we break out of the cage that we built on our own. Let that sink in for a moment. Everyone built a cage on their own because you have unlimited possibilities in this life. Even though you come from a poor family, you are very unprivileged, or you just don't see that you have those possibilities. Believe me, your mind is so powerful and strong, and you can always decide if you want to suffer or if you want to let go of the thing that is making you suffer, because the suffering is not dependent on your surroundings. That is so important for you to understand. You will always suffer. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how your dream life is in front of you or not. It doesn't matter, because you cannot run from yourself. You cannot unmanifest yourself. And that is so important, because try to understand me, what I'm saying here. You take your suffering with you. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter who you are with, it doesn't matter, because the suffering only exists because you constantly try to change something or to solve a problem that you made up in your head. Let that sink in. And it doesn't matter. You are the richest person, you're a millionaire. This is the reason why so many poor people on this planet are so happy, and so many rich people on this planet are such big assholes. It makes so much sense, because if you don't fix your mind, and when I'm saying that, I mean if you don't work on unidentifying with your thoughts and with what your mind constantly tries to tell you, if you are not able to detach these two things and see that you are not your thoughts, but you understand that this life is full of beauty always, because you, from as yoga philosophy tells you, you are just part of this big consciousness, big superpower consciousness, what we also refer to as God, by the way, or source of everything, or the divine, or goddess, or Christ, or Shiva, or Allah, or whatever. It doesn't matter which religion you belong to. It just matters that we all are what we call God. All of us, we have all of these aspects of God in ourselves. We came on this earth to experience ourselves. Let that soak in. Let that sink in. We came here to experience ourselves. And if an experience is positive or negative, it is all in our hands. It is all our own choice. Because experiences in itself are not good or bad. And that's a hard truth to swallow, I know. And I, as a human being, speak from a very privileged perspective. I know. But I just want you to understand those ancient wisdoms. You can detach from every suffering so easy, and you just need to see that God is so much more intelligent than you, and you are God. See, let me explain it like that. You have this little thingy in yourself, which is so powerful. Okay, it's so powerful and beautiful and full of unconditional love and everything. Small little heart. This is a trend right now, no? To see show a heart like this. Yeah, we have this heart. This is our soul. This is our God. This is God. Everybody has this inside. Okay, and around that we put so much layers. We live lives and we do things because we want to experience ourselves as souls, different realities. And there are so many things that are layered and layered and layered, and we forget that we're this. We forget that we have this unconditional love, that we are worthy of unconditional love, that everything exists because of unconditional love, that everything is beautiful somehow, even though we might see it as suffering, and if you really want to free yourself from all of this things that are going on in your head, all of this, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, and I want to constantly improve myself and be the most perfect version of myself. No, because you don't even know yourself. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you want or where you should go or what you should do, because to be honest, it doesn't matter. You're just here to experience. And especially when we are talking about things that you cannot control. Okay, let's say you are in a situation where you are just forced to do something and you have no, how do you say, control over it. Like, for example, you live in a um in a country where there is war and horrible things around you are happening and you have no control. You can still in yourself decide whether you accept reality or whether you deny it. And if you start to deny it, the suffering starts. This is really easy to understand, in my opinion, because reality that you cannot change is something you cannot change. So, yeah, this modern system about the understanding about spirituality as we see it so often nowadays in social media and from all of these coaches, and all of this has almost nothing to do with actual spirituality, in my opinion, because we really want to be as connected to God as possible in spirituality. And nowadays we don't even say this word, spirituality. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Love you all.